Hi Cancer, welcome to New Era. My name is Emma. Cancer, this is your general reading. I was like, am I doing love or am I doing general? I think I'm doing general. If you hear my little boy in the background, know that he's safe and sound, he's cared for. I'm just gonna jump right in and see what I can find for you. I've set the date to mid-November to around mid-December for you guys. So I'm going to start with this life purpose card, like an overall, like what's going on for you. Life purpose by Doreen Virtue. And then I'm going to get into the normal usual decks that I'm using. What can we tell Cancer, please? Energy healing. Your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. So that's really beautiful. And it seems like you're working a lot with your chakra system. Like it doesn't really, because it's so vague, the colors here. But you see like it starts down at the base and then in her stomach. It almost looks like big buttons and they continue up here to her head and on top of her head, with major wings. And so it literally could be that you're just in need of a bit of healing right now, or that you are giving healing to others, that actually is your practice. I'm also getting that some of you guys want to step into this practice. You want to become more of a healer, more of a spiritual healer, probably. I don't know if there's any other way to be it. What I mean with spiritual healer, I just mean there's so many different ways of saying that you're a healer. Like you could talk somebody out of their really bad situation, and I would say that you've given them healing. Like you don't have to wave your hands over a person in order for you to be a healer. I just think that through the written word, through conversation, through art, through music, like there's so many ways of healing. But this card sort of indicates that this is like what you would consider to be spiritual healing. Like you're stepping into a room, there's a person there, and they're gonna feel your points out, or this is you. So energy healing some way, somehow seems to be significant for you. And then moving on to the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by Holland. Get your two basic energies here. So deception and envy. It flipped, but it didn't come out. I sort of can't say that and not explain what I usually get around this card, because this is like when the mask is coming off. Just like a total reveal of yourself. That's what that card means for me. Yeah. Then we have Stand Your Ground, number 7. You saw that envy card. It was a 7 as well. So strong indication of 7 there. Sometimes it's just for the number to come out. And life path number 5. So obstacles and challenges. And then we have 2 purple borders, which speaks about the spiritual path that I was just talking about. So this card is all about stand your ground. This is your basic energy for the upcoming month. It's all about showing who you are, standing with both feet very solid, like put on planet Earth, not moving about, come what may. That's the feeling I'm getting. And with the number 7 there, it's all about the protection from your angels, but it's also you're so sick and tired. If you heard me before, you're so sick and tired of this cake story. If you never heard me, welcome to my cake story. It's just about you putting the most beautiful ingredients together, knowing exactly what you want in the most perfect cake, blending it all together, putting it in the oven, and we have a little waiting game there until it's ready. You even have been through the waiting game, and now it's time to take it out of the oven. It's time to really enjoy that cake. Enjoy whatever it is that you planned for is here. So there's something about like to not waver now. So perhaps you're just at the you're just waiting for that last minute until the alarm goes off, the cooking alarm goes off. That is gonna sort of be it's not do or die, like it's just so dramatic, but there's probably something at the it's so freaking close that just continue to stand your ground now. Like just continue to hold the energy, continue to move on, move forward with whatever it is that you have been planning that will sort of tip the scale. Like it will come on in if you just stand your ground now, if you just hold that energy. And then we have, like I said, another spiritual border, purple border, obstacles and challenges. So this is number 5, which is all about change. You're changing and overcoming things right now. So you see how you're healing that gap, whatever was missing in the past, whatever was not healed in the past, energy healing, we're now mending. Something is coming to a close. Something is not, you're not feeling that gap anymore because you're closing it, you're healing it, you're mending it, and you're getting over to the other side. So I feel for some of you guys, you probably have been at this threshold before. It's like a fork in the road. It's a fork in the road, just meaning there's a fork and we have several, well, like we can go forward, we can go right, and we can go left. And before, I feel like probably you just settled back right into your comfort zone and just kept on going in what you used to know. And I feel like this time you're going for it. This time you're making the jump. You're taking the leap. You're really are crossing over whatever sort of wasn't working in the past. We're healing that now, and I can't sort of let that go. The spirits there, I always think of those little beautiful spirits from Avatar, the Avatar movie. Have you not seen it? It's the most gorgeous thing ever made. With those little white like orbs with those little spirits there, which flies around like this in the Avatar movie, which talks about like just absolutely pure energy. So the higher up you get vibrationally, the more you're going to attract. Like, I've been feeling like crap. I'm not going to lie. I've been feeling like crap for the past probably 2.5 weeks now. It's crazy. Some say I might even have gotten the actual virus that is going on around the earth. And I guess when you take on enough energy to sort of feel it out, you're going to start to vibrate in the same place. And so it's no wonder if I have. I just decided the other day, I'm just going to feel good. Even though the whole body is telling me something different, and even though like I sound like I still have a cold, and even though you can probably see it in my eyes that I'm not the most upbeat person right now, just deciding I am going to feel good, I'm going to feel happy because I can. Well, the body's telling me differently, but I don't care because I choose how I want to feel. And when I set the tone of how I'm going to feel, the body sort of has to just follow that direction. And so there's something to it that it's like you've decided to move forward no matter what. And if you just add a little emotion there as well, like if you decide to feel happy, if you decide to just come higher and higher up in your energy, that shift is going to automatically, naturally happen. Okay? So we're clarifying this with the Archangel Power Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue. I didn't have time to shuffle even, really. What? No. Too many. I'm going to put those back and give it another shuffle. And if they want to come out, they will. Thank you. Okay, so interesting. Wow. Yeah, so 7, 5, and then we have 10 and 4 and ace. And I love, like, it's not a love reading, but maybe that's why I picked up, or why I said, like, is this a love reading? Or no, this is a general reading. I know exactly what reading it is. I know the decks that I'm using when it's a general reading. But here we have 2 cards that really strongly indicates that there is a love relationship on its way, or that you're already stepped into this gorgeous love relationship. There's a strong commitment here. and I've already forgotten the name. Somebody was so kind and they wrote down the name of this whole beautiful thingy, and I already forgot it. This just talks about super, like, you don't have to actually get married for you to be in a solid committed excuse me, solid committed Jesus relationship. But it does indicate that there could be an engagement coming up, there is a wedding coming up, or just the fact that you really are making a strong commitment to somebody. This could talk about new love, because it's I don't know, I just feel this very new, because we have the ace coming out here as well, and it's stand your ground, and it's like the shift, like you're moving into something different now. So it is speaking a lot about new love. So for some of you guys, this is a new person coming in. I just feel like from the very get-go, from the very early stages, you know instantaneously is that, 10 seconds in after you meet a person. I mean, some people say that you can't really know for sure. And I understand, maybe you need to see a person a couple of times. You need to spend time with them to really know that this is your person. But for the most part, and if you're in tune with your intuition, your gut feeling, when you meet somebody, if it's the right thing or if it's the wrong thing, if there is a spark there, if there's some sort of magnetism going on. And I feel like for you guys, like early stages, there's going to be a commitment made, like in your mind, like immediately. You just have the feeling that this is something good, and then it will develop into this gorgeous committed relationship. And this beautiful, it couldn't be more romantic if you tried. We're in Paris. We have the Eiffel Tower in the back there. We have two women, like they're representing a gay couple, which I love. There's not just hetero white people everywhere in the decks. And a little pittoresque cafe in Paris talking about romance. We have the Ariel angel, 10 of Ariel, and then we have the pink border, which speaks about romance. It speaks about love. 10 is also completion. It's something that you've been waiting on, something you've been waiting to step into. And if this is a career thing for you, because it's a general reading, and it's usually more towards career and money, finances, job opportunities, and things like that. This is like the marriage in heaven. This is like finding that soulmate person in terms of work. It just clicks, it just functions, it just, they just speak your language. Like they just vibe with you. It doesn't necessarily have to be the romantic relationship. But if it is like for a career situation, it's almost that instantaneous feeling with them as well. It's like, wow, this is a marriage in heaven. It's going to be so much fun to work together because we seem to be so much on the same page. But if this is for a romantic partnership, there's a completion here, which means that there's a cycle, like what I get from this, stand your ground, like just hold it now. It's like just hold the energy, don't give up, like don't walk backwards into your safe zone, but just put yourself out there and be open to this shift. And then we have this Ace of Michael, and underneath it says, a wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. So this is exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, we have change here and we have obstacles and challenges. I feel like this is something that you have already overcome. You're in the clear. We're clear to move forward now. So don't allow for anything, like it's so easy to just take anything that sort of stands out for you to give you like a pass to not move forward. But in the long run, that's going to hurt you. It's not easier to say yes to the past. It's harder to say yes to the past. It's easier because it feels more safe. It feels more recognizable. But recognizable is not fun. Like recognizable is not the level of expansion that you've stepped now into. Like, it's like buying new clothes and fitting into the new clothes and really loving the new clothes, and then all of a sudden just decide, nah, I'm not going to wear those. I'm actually going to bring out the ones that I wore when I was 5 years old. Why? Because it's recognizable, it's familiar, it's something that I know. It doesn't fit you anymore though. Well, maybe if I stretch them a tiny bit, like, it's just silly really to go backwards now. And the new is going to feel safe eventually. The new is going to be your new safe haven eventually. The old just feels safe because it's familiar, but it doesn't work anymore. Ace talks about the highest energy in any situation. So we have super, super high energy, super, super high power, very much joy and happiness with this card. Beautiful. And it is like we have the whole freaking rainbow here, because we have the blue border, which speaks about the authenticity, the realness of you, the truth of you. We have the pink, and we have the orange and purple. The orange talks about also a lot of creativity, fun, joy with the sacral energy center there. So what else can we tell Cancer, please, for this upcoming month? Flip, but it didn't come out. Positive movement forward. Number 8. Wow, it's a red border. Endless possibilities, infinity, sailing off into the sun with the golden sail, golden boat, golden color. Positive movement forward. You're going to start to see this shift happening. What else do we want to... I was going to say flip, but it didn't come out, but it did. With... So fertility. So here we have number 3, which is very much like the sacral energy center. Joy, creativity, fun, celebration. It's also manifestation. It's like bringing in exactly what it is that you want right now. Black border, which speaks about the partnership with the universe. It speaks about the connection that you're now having with everything that you want. It's like you're hooked into everything that you want. It's right around the corner. It could speak about a pregnancy for some of you guys, because it is a fertility card. So if you don't want to get pregnant, maybe protect yourself extra much. But the fertility card for the general is you plant a seed and you watch it grow, and you're in those beginning stages from a very, very beautiful place. Like the heart is in the right place. The heart is open. We have an open heart chakra here. It's like the body, mind, spirit situation is what I'm getting from this card. Also, if you listened to me before, you know that unicorns and peacocks are my indicator that a soulmate relationship is on the horizon, or is in the essence. You maybe have even picked it up, or even met this person. I see all these feathers as peacock feathers, like how when they take up their feathers and just feel really proud. In your hair there is like, it is that peacock feeling. So we had it on the table before with love there. So for some of you guys, there is a soulmate connection happening here. Okay. Can we get some clarification around this fertility, please? Clarification around fertility, please, for Cancer. Page, yeah. Wow. Follow your passion. You are ready for any challenge. Opportunities for excitement and adventure. It just fits so perfectly. And it's another, like I said, the 3 there is very much like the sacral energy center. And here again, we have the orange border, which exactly speaks about that. Joy, excitement. I was not going to say excitement. Did I read that? No. So excitement. No, we read that in the right. Opportunities for excitement and adventure. I was like, I did pick that up somewhere. Joy, excitement. But joy, creativity, passion, and fun is all about the sacral energy center. Page for me is all about when you actually literally are turning the page. It's a new energy. We're turning the page to something new. Energetic, brave, optimistic, and playful is this energy. And you really are ready. You're ripe to take on any challenge. So whatever sort of obstacle that may arise, obstacle that may like show up right now, it's going to feel like a non-issue for you. I feel like this major obstacle is emotional, if anything, and you've closed that border. You close the border for the emotional. I don't know if trauma is too big of a word, but emotional, whatever you've been dealing with in the past, I feel that that is closed. What we're dealing with now, if we're stepping into any sort of new business, any sort of new career, you're ready to take on the challenge for sure. So this comes out as a clarification for the fertility card. So it just talks about how ready you are. You're ready for the next step. You're ready for the next level. You want to step into something new, creatively, and you want to feel that passion again. Like wake up in the morning and feel the passion about what you're doing. Feel like you have a purpose. Okay? Beautiful. What else for Cancer? Can we tell them? Another 3. So we have two number 3 on the table, but like sacral energy center wise, it's almost like we have a four 3s on the table. So strong manifestation. 11, the master number 11, is all about fantasy and dreaming and wanting stuff to happen. 11 usually comes out when there's a portal situation ready for you to step through to like, okay, let's do something with this. And then we step into the number sequence of 22, which is a lot about Archangel Michael. And it's all about like, okay, so let's do this thing that I've been dreaming of. 33, master number 33 is, it's a done deal. There's nothing more to be done here. There's nothing more for you to work on or make progress on or try to push or try to make happen. It's already done. It's a done deal. So this is why it comes out so strongly that stand your ground. Just hold it now. The cake is ready. It's number 7. The cake is ready. You are protected at this time. You have the means to whatever it is that you want. And if you haven't seen any evidence of this on the outside, just hold the energy. Make the choice to feel in high vibration or feel good because you're choosing to. Because whenever you're holding the energy in a high place, you're going to start to attract accordingly. And if you just sort of decide like whatever's going on in your mind, whatever feels crappy, or just put on a good piece of music, go meditate, go take a nap, just decide constantly to just hold the energy because you're so freaking close. So 3 there again, all about manifestation happening. It's a done deal. Recognition and rewards is another red border, which speaks about the foundation, laying a new foundation, moving forward with any new ideas that is sort of going to build. So whatever you're stepping into now, I feel like it's for the long term. So whether this is for the beautiful love relationship there, we can go deeper and find out about that. So whether it's about your love relationship or whether this is like laying a new foundation for any sort of career or work type or any health regime for your body for that matter, I feel like it's for the long term. You're laying a new foundation and it's not like a quick fix, but it's also not gonna pass anytime soon. So if you're stepping into a relationship, you want it to last. If you're taking on a new career situation, you don't want to quit in 2 months. Or if you take on somebody, you don't want to like have them quick in and quick out. It's for the long run. It's for the long term. And with this card, with this recognition and reward, so perhaps there is a situation for you where you are at work and finally somebody is seeing what you're doing or what you've been doing for quite some time. I feel for the most of you, this is like where this is almost like a pay raise or like a situation where the universe is giving you that bonus check, and it's not so bland. I mean, it's awesome to get a bonus check, right? But it's not, I don't feel like it's that bland. It feels like, and it's not like you were good enough, or you did, like, who's been naughty or nice. What? It has nothing to do with it. If you held the vibration, the universe has to give it to you. It's not like they just decided, oh, this person has been good for quite some time now, let's give them what they deserve. You know, it's not like that. It's like, either you're in alignment with the higher energies, and then you're going to be given for whatever matches those energies, if that makes sense. So we're going to clarify that, and then I'm going to move into the extended and go deeper in this. See what else we can find out about your perhaps love relationship there and your career situation. Wow. So we have another ace, and we have the Lovers. So it really wants to talk. I know some of you guys will be sick and tired of hearing the love relationships, because some of you guys don't want it. Then just turn the other cheek a tiny bit, because there is a strong, beautiful love relationship coming your way. Another ace, and this ace is talking about the healing of the heart, the mending of the heart. So the mending here perhaps has been a lot for the heart for some of you guys. Like mending that emotional body. A positive new emotional experience. Fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. So we have dolphins there playing in the back, which speaks so much about playfulness and childlike behavior, not immature behavior, but childlike behavior. I have to mention, guys, I know this is a little bit of a side note here, but I think it brings everything to your life. Like, haven't you seen, so what is that in English? Probably maybe My Name is Anne. It's Anne of Green Gables. If you haven't seen Anne of Green Gables, like in the past, this is a new Netflix. I'm sort of quite happy that I was sick for a while there, and I really looked for something to lift my spirit. And I found this My Name is Anne with an E, on Netflix. And it just brightens my whole existence. I almost get a bit emotional when I'm talking about it. And I'm heavy into like the 3rd season now. So I recommend it. I highly recommend it. It's the first time in a long time, but I've been and I'm quite invested in things that I'm watching. I have to watch what I'm watching because I get so involved emotionally. Like, I need an adult to say, you know, it's just on film, right? But with this Anne, it's like the first time in a long time that I heard myself sitting alone watching it, and I hear myself say, no, what? Like, literally saying those things out loud. And I probably cried for every episode. So I really hyped it now, but it is a beautiful, it's like bringing back the child in you. That's why I came to think of it. The childlike behavior, the childlike wonder. Like, whenever we stop doing that, like being in awe of the fact that the seasons changed, and, you know, just bringing back that childlike wonder about just being alive and just feel the breath on your skin. And again, we're talking about the highest possible energy in a situation. So this is good vibes, okay? And then the Lovers, number 6, which speaks about the connection in with your higher self, with your inner being. And it's the actual Lovers card. There's not too much else to say about it. Then there's a strong commitment here for some of you guys. For some of you guys that want a relationship, looking for a relationship, want to be in this relationship, it's happening. Get a bit of an Egypt feeling there with like Cairo, like the pyramids in the back for some reason today. So maybe there's a significant meaning for some of you guys with that. I'm going to go deeper and find out about all of this love and also your career. So if you feel like you resonate with this reading, the link is in the description box down below. A little arrow maybe there that you just click and a curtain falls down. Some people still wonder, where is this, you know, and I take it for granted that people know. So you just click this little arrow and a curtain falls down, and it's the first link, the first blue link, and you just click it and it will take you to Vimeo, and there's your extended reading. So if not, thank you so much for watching. Also, if you're coming there, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you back soon, guys. Bye.